So here's the thing. I love chicken nuggets. They're one of my favorite things. And one of the things that I like to prep, especially when I have leftover chicken, is chicken nuggets. They are very simple to do. If you have an air fryer, even if you oven, it's great. I think it works well. This was the last bit of chicken from when I was making meal prep stuff, so it should go by pretty quickly. The way that I did this was I ended up cutting up about 600 grams of chicken breast and cut it into chunks so that I could just marinate it in a batter. I ended up actually not measuring this out too much, but it was still a good practice of just cooking in general. It was about 3 tablespoons of flour, Tony Sasseries, salt, and the milk. I chose whatever milk I had. For me, that was oat milk. And then I put some lemon juice and then mixed it all up until it was a consistency that I liked. It was about a wet thing, something that could coat and I could dust later on. And from there, saran wrapped it and put it in the fridge. This could be in the fridge for an hour or overnight, however long you feel like marinating it in. The actual coating for this is very simple. It is just some cornmeal with some more Tony Sasseries in it. I like to put it in a container and then shake it up and then place it to the side until I'm ready to air fry or bake it. If you are baking it, set your oven to 350 to preheat the oven to cook it on there. I typically spray the chicken with some Pam or spray oil. This time I didn't have any, so I just dabbed it on top of it, and it was roughly like a tablespoon of oil overall before I put it in the air fryer. So my air fryer actually is a convection oven too, so I set it at 400 degrees and I cooked it for about 10 minutes. It says 7 on the screen, but reality is that I added more time until I got the desired crispiness and color. I rotated the pans out and flipped them around, and of course something that it is important to do is in the middle of the air fry to spray down or dab some more oil onto the chicken, as it's supposed to help make sure that the crispiness is all around. So you need to rotate it and put more oil on it, but it's up to you what you want to do with that. The chicken should be this nice golden brown color once you take it out. It should be crispy. It should be there. If you see supple white spots, that means, well, you messed up like I did and didn't put enough oil, which is okay. This is your food and it's a learning experience. Like me making this is all about me trying to learn. And something that I stole is from the meal prep manual. Something he does is that he lets the chicken cools, then he freezes it for about an hour on a plate, and then he takes it out and then breaks them apart and then puts them into these bags. And this is where I found these bags. This is the Willing ones that are vacuum bags. I love them. I think they're a great product. They're not a sponsor or anything, just something I personally appreciate because they are a wonderful way to store food and wonderful way for me to have snacks for myself, but also for my wife. And it's pretty simple. You just put all the food in there, zip it up, and then press the button with the machine, and it should start sealing it up and make it compress. So whenever I'm ready to eat this, I take some apart and I throw in my convection oven or air fryer for about a minute or two. That should heat it up fully and be fully warm. You can do this in oven, you can do this microwave. Choose how you want to warm this up. As it was heating, I decided to make a buffalo sauce. That buffalo sauce consisted of some basic hot sauce and butter. Just heat up the buffalo sauce or the hot sauce into the right temperature and added some butter to it. It was like 2 tablespoons of hot sauce to a small bit of oil or butter. I honestly believe that the one I used wasn't that great, but you know, we live and we learn. Now I'm trying to do my best impression of being a Wingstop employee and tossing my wings. I like Wingstop better than Buffalo Wild Wings, and so I was tossing my nugs. And I also figured out that the hot sauce does matter. Any truffle hot sauce really takes over. I would choose a more neutral hot sauce to make your buffalo sauce for yourself. Ooh, let's try this. Ooh, let's show the lovely camera what I made. It looks pretty good. Overall, it's pretty. Smells fantastic. And let's try it. Cheers. I hit the spot. I do like making these. Chicken nugget is definitely my stress eater, but also a good snack for me that I enjoy personally. So I enjoyed this a lot overall. I love buffalo sauce. This just was meant for a quick buffalo sauce. It doesn't add too much main calories. I'll put it up on the screen. But overall, it's really good. I really enjoyed it. The buffalo sauce only served for one person, and it's 118 calories. I honestly would switch out the hot sauce that you use, and that changes the calories overall. The popcorn chicken is 366 calories for serving for 4. I would honestly change out the cornmeal for corn flakes if you want a more crispy texture, and the seasoning depending on what you want. To keep up with the food I make, subscribe please, and comment down below what snack should I try to prep for the future. I love snacking, and this is a great tool for me to eat your own advice. Bye y'all!